Okay, so your dad wants you to see every step. So we're going to come back to the machine. Now I'm going to have to move my needle position over to the far left. So I just did.
Because it's the opposite side.
Because we're going back to the other side.
See how that foot is on the other side? We don't want that needle jamming in the top of it.
So we're getting close to the zipper pull. So we're just going to open it up and scooch it out of the way.
It isn't technically out of the way yet.
Well,
now I think she's got enough room to scooch it out of the way
now I'm going to
get it past the needle.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
The needle. Yep. See how it's past the needle?
Okay.
Now she can just zip it out.
Well, not super fast, but.
Hey, hurry up.
Yeah.
We got to make some money on this deal.
Okay. Yeah, cut. Yeah.
Notice how she's not sewing over her pins. That's kind of important with her.
Yeah, Amber, unless you want to have your machine tuned up. Okay, so keep it going, Michael, this time, okay?
All right.
So see how it's open up now?
It's all flat. Look at that perfect little zipper.
Then it's all squared in there. It's got the fabric top and bottom. So keep it going this time. I'm going to come back over to the ironing board.
All right, got to get out of the zipper area.
And I'm going to lightly press it so that the fold stays open a little bit. And pull the zipper tab just down a bit. Get that edge up here. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to sew right down that other edge with the zipper foot. Okay?
Are you going to change where your needle is again?
Well, let's see. Oh, yes, I will.
You will?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right.
I want to see you break a needle.
No, I just put one in. If you raise your foot when you move the zipper past it, it helps. Okay, we're getting really, keep it going, Michael. We're getting close to the magic. I'm going to go to the board here. Okay, Amber, at this point, she has you folding it in half, lining up your side edges, and stitching it down around the corner part way, down and around the corner part way, and leaving an opening, which is like really a pain in the butt to turn and hand stitch. So I'm going to show you something that actually has a little brain power. Before you do that step, let's unzip the zipper a little bit. And now, oh goodness, look, we're going to fold it in half with these two folds together, the top. Match this bottom corner down here. This corner here. I have no idea why she told you to do it like that in the directions, Amber. It's the goofiest thing I ever saw.
You're going to turn it inside out through the zipper.
Yes.
Is what you're going to do.
And there's going to be no handwork because I don't like handwork. I don't have time for it. Yeah. Okay. So just make sure that these edges are even up here.
And your zipper is open.
And the zipper needs to be open. If the zipper's closed, you're not going to be able to get it open. So add as many pins as you need to keep everything together. And I don't know how hard that is for the feed sacks. I was thinking they were the more like a flour sack, a heavy buckram cloth, but those are actually more vinyl, so just be careful with your iron. Okay, so now see how it's got an nice opening?
When she says be careful with your iron, she's saying don't melt the fabric.
Yeah, okay. So now, Amber, I'm actually going to, right at the edge of this little tab here that we added, the zipper stop tab, we're going to start right at the edge there. We're going to come down, pivot, straight across, and then pivot. If you think you need some help to keep it consistent or where to turn, you can say, okay, that's a 1/2 inch. So a 1/2 inch from the bottom is, just put yourself a cheater dot. Okay, so I got cheater dots added. Just little tiny cheater dots. So I'm going to start here, and I'm actually going to start a couple steps down from that little, the top edge, and I'm going to back stitch to it, and then come down because it's going to be a cleaner finish. So I'm going to start here, back stitch right to the edge, and then come down, sink my needle at the dot, pivot, straight down, sink my needle, and then I'm going to go up to the very edge, and then I'm going to back stitch just a couple.
Oh, we'll let you do that.
Well, thank you.
Magical Marianne.
Yes, but I'm going to change my foot now.
Really? We have to do that again?
Yes.
What foot are we using this time?
Well, I don't. My other, the one she's going to use, Amber. You will use either a 0 or the number 1 foot. Either one will work. So now I'm going to go ahead and push the straight stitch button again, and clear it. So I'm doing a 2 length. Is it aimed over here?
Kind of.
Center needle position, and stitch number 1, and it says foot 0. But you can use either the 1 or the 0. I'm using a 20, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, so I'm going to start by, there's a reverse button that's up here on the top, up here, and it is always in reverse when the light's on. Or you can just push and hold this, which is probably easier because you're just taking a couple.
It's blinking. The lights are blinking. It's like, it's crazy.
It's Christmas. Oh, I made it to the I made it to my cheater point, Amber.
You're going too fast for me.
Hold on, honey. You can make it. You can make it. My cheater point.
Why is your needle always down? Mine's always up.
I don't know what to tell you. Oops. Okay. And I've got those, see, I've got those 2 folds there right together, Amber. And I'm going to swing and I'll be just missing that stop tab.
But you're sewing over the
end of the fabrics.
end of the fabric.
And then I'm going to back stitch a little bit, give it more reinforcement.
Oh.
And don't turn it off yet, okay? Okay, so now, Amber, if you don't want to make the little box bottom, all you have to do is unzip it all the way and just turn the little puppy all the way out. And you've got those little tabs right there. Doesn't that look cute?
Push your corners out.
I'm going to turn it back out in a second.
That's a perfect pouch to put my underwear in.
Yeah, okay. But Amber, she needs to know how to do the box corner too. So we're not done yet.
Box corner.
Yeah, so before you would turn it inside out, this is how you do the box corner. Okay.
Oh, you're all over the place.
I know,
here,
I'm
dear.
trying to get it back to like it was. Okay.
Get it back inside out.
That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay. The box corner is sewn at a 45-degree angle over here, but it's not sewn like this. This side seam has to get matched up perfectly in the middle. So you're going to stick your finger in there and get it right in the middle. And so, and this, see this side seam right here, Amber? It gets actually matched up with the bottom seam, so that's where you, when this seam
So she's lining
is right
up everything
on
at
top.
a 45-degree angle
Yeah.
with all the seams together.
So the bottom seam
Yeah.
is directly under the side seam,
Got it.
and then depending, and the point is right at the where the pivot point was. And now, depending on how deep you want your box, you can either, what I do is I would just probably put the edge of the stitching here on one of your little marks. I'm doing it at the one with the dot. I think that's 5/8. And just go straight across. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Take this side seam and match it up directly on top of the bottom seam. And that 90-degree corner is right there at the tip. And we have the tip lined up. There's one of your, can you see the plate there with the little dot on the back? So that's where I'm putting the little point of the stitching corner, so it lines up with that.
That is if you're a professional.
Yeah, otherwise you could actually draw a pencil line and follow it. So the deeper you make this, the more square it is at the bottom, the shallower, the narrower the box is going to be. So now you could trim that, but afterwards let's just open up and see what it looks like. See, got your little box. You didn't fold that. It needs to be
That's what
folded out.
makes it fat.
Yeah. See, it's
Gives
got
it the width.
and it stands
So
up
you
with
can
stuff.
make it wider or narrower depending on
Yeah,
where you put
depending on how deep it is. But keep in mind, is the deeper it goes, you lose a lot of your height too. So if you kind of have to kind of consider that if you're going to take a really deep base, it's going to shorten your pouch.
Okay.
Okay. How's that, Amber?
That was so wonderful.
Okay. Let me show. Where's my? Here is my. Wait, where are you? Wait, where are you? Oh, my hand's over it. There is my camera crew, and where's his assistant?
Right here.
Ah. Okay.
Boot Amber. Where did I get that name from?
I don't know. Okay, Amber. I hope that helps. If not, let me know. I don't know if I can help you anymore, but I think that thing with the zipper, not having to do that bottom seam, I think will save you a ton of headaches. Okay, signing off. Bye.